All right, now to our ongoing series on the NDA completing 1 year in power. Today we look at U-turns made by the Modi government over the last 1 year, from black money to taking a tough stand on Pakistan. The NDA clearly told us promises are meant to be broken.
If you were one of the many Indians keenly waiting for a message from your bank that the government had deposited 15 lakh rupees into your account, unfortunately, you forgot that certain poll promises are mere jumlas and U-turns but part and parcel of politics. So the list of those who have black money stashed away in tax havens is still top secret. Not 100 but 365 days have lapsed, and no sign of the money on its way back to India. Forget our bank accounts. The government got 1,195 Indian names in a fresh HSBC list this year, and it already had 628 names in an earlier list shared by the French government in 2011. But little could it do to fulfill its promise.
They say that we'll bring back the money within 100 days. With what confidence did they say that? At that time, they were blaming the UPA government, right? Now, the boot is on the other leg because they don't know what to do.
He may have a 56-inch chest. He may have roared at Pakistan when not the Prime Minister.
पाकिस्तान अपनी हरकतों को छोड़ नहीं रहा है.
But once in the saddle, he was suddenly reminded of Vajpayee's famous lines. You can change your friends, but not neighbors. So there he was, tune changed, meeting and greeting the Pakistan Prime Minister at his swearing-in.
They have been so unrealistically hypocritical about the attitude that we were taking, and I believe a careful attitude we were taking towards Pakistan, that today they don't know what to do. Everything they do goes wrong.
This BJP ideologue opposed Article 370 as desired by the RSS. BJP rooted for Ek Vidhan, Ek Nishan forever. But when it came to being in power in Jammu and Kashmir, this is what ultimately happened. A BJP-PDP alliance, Article 370 pretty much forgotten to strike a compromise.
Well, this coalition government is working under the CMP, Common Minimum Program, so we adhere on it. So we have taken the extreme positions on the sideline for the sake of people of Jammu and Kashmir.
And the list of U-turns does not end here. The most startling one being on Aadhaar. Some BJP leaders had earlier called it breach of privacy. The Yashwant Sinha-led Parliamentary Standing Committee on Finance rubbished the scheme even when about 5.75 million UID cards had already been issued countrywide. But as the NDA came to power last year, it eagerly embraced the scheme. And though on the road, one must signal one's intent to take a U-turn. In politics, all seems acceptable. In New Delhi, Maha Siddiqui, Headlines Today.